Hello, Mpobonze. This is Akhona Komeni from Free State Rainbow Seeds. I am an LGBTI activist based in Bloemfontein. So we at Free State Rainbow Seeds are an NGO that focuses on promoting and protecting the rights of the LGBTI people, and also are implementing different programs that are aimed at improving their quality of life and standard of living, especially through sexual education. So currently we are implementing an MSM program that is men having sex with other men. It is an a comprehensive HIV prevention program that focuses on men having sex with other men in Mangaung. What we strive for is to reduce the HIV infection amongst men who have sex with other men. So it brings me to your question, what is an MSM? That is a man having sex with another man. An MSM is a man who engages in sexual acts with other men. This man does not necessarily have to be a gay man, which simply means that he does not have to be attracted to people of the same sex, but then can be a heterosexual man who identifies as a heterosexual man, who is in a heterosexual relationship, and in most instances, or sometimes rather, engages in sexual activities with other men. So there is a high risk factor in terms of this, because this man is in a heterosexual relationship and then sometimes engages with other men to have sex. Whether those men are gay men or are men who are like him identifying as heterosexual. Because in terms of HIV, we know that MSM, or men having sex with other men, are 27 times higher in terms of risk, 27 times higher than their heterosexual counterparts, rather. So the risk involved if one engages in unprotected sex with someone else, and especially if you don't know the status of that particular person in terms of their HIV. If you are a man who engages in sex with other men, you are 27 times higher in terms of risk than your heterosexual counterparts. And then the second question that you asked me is that what are some of the misconceptions about MSMs? MSMs, as I indicated, that are men having sex with other men. So there are some misconceptions that if you are a man engaging in sex with other men, then you are sexually, romantically, emotionally, and otherwise attracted to this man, and then that makes you gay, which is quite debatable. And what we believe is that sexuality is fluid. One should be given the opportunity to explore their sexuality. So some of the misconceptions is that MSMs are gays or are after nines, as would say in Kasilingo, that are gay for pay are after nines, guys who engage in sexual relationships or sexual acts with gay men. They are referred to as after nine in Kasi. But then what we are saying is that an MSM is a man who engages in sexual acts with other men, whether for pleasure or for whatever reason that one might have. And then they still go back to their heterosexual partners. So, and you also get in instances whereby it's two men who are gay identifying involved in a relationship and are having same-sex couples that are having sexual activities amongst themselves as two men. So we would say that those are gay men, they are homosexuals. MSMs don't necessarily have to identify as homosexuals or gay men, because there are men who are in touch with their sexuality, who don't want to be boxed to say that just because I might be engaging in sexual acts with other men while I'm still in a heterosexual relationship and identify as heterosexual, that makes me gay. That is not the case with MSMs. So there's so many misconceptions around MSMs and the MSM itself, that what is it that an MSM is. Like I indicated earlier, that it's men having sex with other men, and they are having this sex with other men for various reasons. And there are heterosexual men who identify as heterosexual, but then they feel the need sometimes to engage in sex with other men. Hope that answers your questions, Mpho.